stands.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Good effort from distance. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure, and he's in a real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that has left him in a heap. That pass has been well intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Schneider. Howson with the clearance. And he's hit it long. And it's Zanetti. That's been cut out, well played. And that's gone loose. And he's managed to get free. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Rummenigge looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. Howson gets a foot in here. And this is Ibrahimovic! Goes for the shot! Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baresi can get it clear. Flashes it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Chiellini tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Rashford proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kukçu is always looking to break lines, looking for options for movement. And it's Zanetti. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chiellini gets it away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
And shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look and plays it forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, that's good defending.
He goes for a shot! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Serginho aimed beyond the defence. Kukçu, nicely aimed pass, distributed tidily. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to pass it through. Mateus spots it and intercepts. Engages and forces him off the ball. Deco, he's picked his way through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi. Oh, good take and a good air. It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Added time.
Now there's a fine ball. Ibrahimovic. Schneider. He has found the way through. Rummenigge! It is a very, very good save.
Besiktas.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Van Basten. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? No, no way through there. He is through here. Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's been given away. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Rashford! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Rashford looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
The attendance for this match was
and it's Yaya Toure. Vigo providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! And he can clear it away. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho floated through. He's in space and looking for options. In towards the backs. Up he goes! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
After 66
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Raul.
So there's going to be another change here. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense her.
And body! And that's going right the way across. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Mane. Fermin. And it's Rashford. Now it's Mbappe. Lopez. Well, this is Mane. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Howson calmly anticipates. And he plays one through. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And he's gone direct here. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fiore, Mbappe. Howson deals with that comfortably. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Deep cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now he's got space here. Can he latch onto this? Zanetti cuts it out. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Cruyff. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Doué chasing after it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Serginho. Showing great feet there. Time. And the number on the board is 3. Doué. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. So it's down to business here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Nedved. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yeah. And it's Nedved. Cafu. Zanetti. And it's Forlan. Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vigo threads one in. He's gone for goal!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He gets big! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Viera. Can he get on the end of this? Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get it back? Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Looking to play him in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Inter really can't go chase.
Howson has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Lazio are down to 10 men.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Just a whisker away. Donadoni. Donadoni going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lazio trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Knocks it out wide. Kaká. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Inter Milan have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Donadoni. Now it's Donadoni. Donadoni goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Donadoni. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Figo. Nicely weighted ball. Donadoni. And it's Vieira. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's fabulous.
Pretty robust defending.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Forlan. Can he get it through? Zanetti cross. He's got tall. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali. Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kaká demonstrating his defensive quality there. Picked out brilliantly. Forlan! He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. Nesta. Howson. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Can he finish? He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Lazio are doing very... He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Pullet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Yaya Toure.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Kaka. Looking for the run. Bigo crosses.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 20, numero 11, numero 22, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 90, il numero 4.
Kaka can see things
17,
others simply cannot.
Il numero 8, Iniesta.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, what a climb! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Pele. He is through here. He's onside. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Knocks it into space. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Nistelrooy! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for options for movement.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Bigo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's got away. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Swings it across.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that has been cleared.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Kaka. And it's Iniesta. Pele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lazio have it back and can go again. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look. Chance! And it's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Two up and that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from...
Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played it again. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Figo. Figo has it in a wide position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Great vision. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chiellini with the foul. Oh, he's taken it. Cruyff. Oh, smashing header! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Van Basten. Güler picks it up out wide. Cruyff. And reclaimed it in a try. He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
The ball is loose and goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Figo. Cross needs to be good. And he gets rid in a hurry. Güler proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Now he's got space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Güler is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Davids. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
To a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And it's Zanetti. Now that's well seen too. Chiellini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Over to the left. Serginho. In towards the back. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He's picked his way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Guti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the throw. Serginho will... It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. The ball goes in. Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Takes aim and crosses.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Out again for a throw-in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! He has done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And they've got a throw. And he's whipped it across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Scholes. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, what a climb! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cruyff. Some resolute defending there. Guti gets it away. He's got away. Cruyff. Serginho receives it in a good position here. The ball has bounced loose now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Van Basten. Figo. Figo crosses. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking tidy in possession here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Van Basten. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Del Piero.
Such good technique.
And it's made its way to him. He can get that clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Guti. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It'll be a throw-in. And he whips a big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And it's Serginho. He is just caressing the ball. That is good strength. And the number on the board is 3. Well seen, saw that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And now, to all members of the
Cruyff picking
crowd,
up the man of the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Lionel Messi, the Brazil tournament in 2014 probably was one in which, Jim, he really got to leave his mark for Argentina.
Yeah, I think so too. His record until then, Peter, was 1 goal in 8 appearances, but he picked it up with 4 in 3 group stage games, I think.
Yeah, that's the case, including a memorable double against the Nigerians in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, neither of those turned out to be the winning goal, but it certainly went to cement the brilliance of the man, and to do it on Brazilian soil must have made it just that little bit more special.
Totti! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it, and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. That's going right the way across. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to clear it. And that has left him in a heap. Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response.
Right card! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gerrard. Now there's a fine ball. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Short changes him with that pass. Distributed tidily. Figo delivers.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Baresi. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Opts for safety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It could be in here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some front-footed pressing going on here. Deco. Vigo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 30 minutes gone. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Cruyff. Strokes it back.
He's got no chance.
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Deco. Played out to the right. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vigo gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Great vision. Gets a good foot in there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Totti. Out to the right. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Turan.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No outsmarting him this time.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It's a pretty loose pass. And he's heaved it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Threads one in, and this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
And this is Van Basten. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Referee's given a throw. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Moved on forwards. Maldini. Cruyff. Van Basten. And the finish! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's worked it through. Baggio receives it in a wide position. Deco. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar picks it up out wide. Toure clears it away. Serginho. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vigo. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Serginho. Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's good running with the ball. Can he get it through? That is lovely. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Cruyff clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deco. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 5, Gerrard. Number 18,
smartly reclaimed.
Rashford. Number
Lovely
22,
pass, but can he get there?
Substitutions taking place.
He should have put that one away.
Doué really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Gerrard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got full.
They may end up with some...
And a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Guti. Can he get on the end of this? Deftly away. Gerrard. Guti. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yaya Toure did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Just eases him off the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's a sharp little ball here. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Zanetti. Rashford. Zanetti. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Nistelrooy looking to get on the end of this. And it's been given away. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he's straight offside. Not got that quite right. Van Nistelrooy. Deco. Threads one in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's come loose. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space. Nicely worked. Oh, that should get the job done. No goals as yet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's searching through.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Yaya Toure. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to you.
Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Van Nistelrooy brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
And he's gone backward here. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
"15 minutes till half-time. Vitinha looking to play him in. He's onside. Big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Zanetti getting this one clear. Messi picks it up out wide. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Cruyff. Deco. Good, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Costa Curta does well to get it back. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Figo. And smartly reclaimed. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. And he's there to get it away. Bilbao have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That ball looks a good one. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pull it. Out towards the flank. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Deco is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's fabulous. Chiellini. And it's Yaya Toure. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. Deco. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Picked out brilliantly. Could move up a gear here. Chips it through. And he's managed to get free. Nice control. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. And that's the keeper's ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Hollins! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bilbao have their third corner. And Nistelrooy with the clearance. No way through there. Ambitious ball here. Zanetti attempts a clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a searching pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Deco. Serginho. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a really well-measured ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Gullit gets into a good position. There's the header! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Bilbao are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great...
Gets his head on it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
That's really nicely played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? And it's Deco. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, can they get him away? It's a good-looking delivery. Another chance from a corner. Bilbao get their fourth corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's really well cleared. Chiellini. And here's Hullet. No way through. That's good vision. And this is Cruyff. That is good. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.